welcome to part 4 of my Karin guide, where today we're going to be talking about something that a lot of newer players have a lot of trouble with, and that's Tenkoing. The Tenko is just basically a dash cancel that is often used in many combos. In order to play Karin to her fullest potential, you need to be pretty good about Tenkoing, and it takes a little bit of time. Like, don't get me wrong, this was a process that took me a very long time to get used to. But hopefully with the guide today, we can kind of make it a little bit easier to get into. So, as you'll see, basically you just need to do any sort of confirmation, and then just follow it up with a quarter circle forward kick, and then pressing punch. So, confirm, quarter circle forward kick, punch. So you go, here's like this. Oops. And that's basically the Tenko input, followed by a V skill. So, Tenkoing itself sounds pretty easy, but it's a little bit of a difficult thing to get used to at first. So I'll just like post an example of like a combo that I would normally do. So this is like one that I would do 1, 2, 3, 4, and there you go. Like something simple like that. Or like some people do. Oh. And then follow up with this. Tenko is basically a very, very important tool to kind of get used to, because that's basically where the crux of all of her most damaging combos come from. I can show an example of a very damaging corner combo, which is right over here. Oh. Yeah, the timing for Tenko is a little bit particular. And see, right there, 369 damage just from one combo. So basically the idea that most people have when they're starting Tenko is trying to find the button that they want to confirm off of. For me, back when I used to first play Karin, the button that I personally like to use was crouching medium punch, and that's a little bit of a nice button to have because you have a lot of time to go into your confirmation. So watch, like right here, you have a good amount. It's +6 on hit, so you have 6 whole frames to try to confirm. It's pretty nice. This is the one that I kind of got used to. And what some people do is they can do like, they can go down and then like this. And that's a standard Karin block string. But like the thing that you want to get used to is just getting in the habit of once you see it confirmed, just immediately getting your hands ready just to go for quarter circle forward input and then following it up with your Tenko. So you could go like doing your like normal block strings and then all of a sudden and you get yourself a nice combo. So we're going to set our dummy to random in terms of its guard, and try to just like find a standard way of finding a Tenko confirm. So like right now she's like blocking. There was a Tenko opportunity. So you can just keep on pushing and then there. And there you go. That's a double Tenko confirm, which you can follow up with Orochi. But right now we're just gonna do a little bit of the easier stuff. Like I don't wanna just like be like, here's all the Tenko confirms you can do. Like we're gonna be going for like the easiest stuff. So standing medium punch and crouching medium punch are very nice Tenko confirms. One other one that a lot of people like to swear by, which I personally love to use, is crouching medium kick, because look at this. Look at that range. The big reason you want to do crouching medium kick is because of how good that range is. Like, look, that's from max range. That is an absurd amount of range. Like, see, just a little bit closer, and there you go. And you got 267 off of a low confirm. That's absurd. This one is a little bit harder to do because you have very, very little time to confirm, but once you can get used to it, it feels very good. And I'm going to kind of just go down with the timing. So the timing that I personally do, if you want to pay attention to the notations on the left, is I personally like to have my middle finger on the medium punch button and then have my index finger on a medium kick. So whenever I do my confirms, I do my middle finger to my index finger and then back to my middle finger again. So it's like 1, 2, 3, like. And that's the confirm I personally like to do. Different people do like their confirms differently, but I personally find that my middle finger being on the punches kind of helps me. I have my middle finger and my ring finger on a medium punch and medium and heavy punch respectively. But this is all like preference based. For me, I find the confirms to be a lot faster when I do it that way. So we're going to be kind of going into other Tenko confirms, and one that I personally really love to use, though again it's a little bit on the riskier side, is standing heavy punch. This is a fantastic whip punish button. Mostly because, again, just like crouching medium kick, it has heck of range and also really nice damage to boot with it. 288 damage just from one whip punish. That's pretty nice. So, people always like talk about like just frame Tenkos and other stuff that's kind of really difficult. And we can kind of go into that a little bit, but I think that's kind of a little bit... It's kind of a hard thing to talk about because it's just a topic that just goes into, well, you just have to play the game long enough and it just will naturally come. But the ones that benefit the most from just frame Tenkoing is crouching medium kick because, again, you have very little frames to actually confirm. So, like, see, this is me doing it too early. Like, if she dashes like that, you mistimed it. You did it a little too soon. But also, if you don't do your follow-up properly, it'll be too late and it won't combo. See, this is me taking too long. So I got my confirm, and then I got my Tenko. But because I didn't do the cancel fast enough, it just was 2 straight hits. This is how you can tell that your Tenko is confirming, is immediately when she's dashing, she cancels right into a punch. Like, see, that's when you know you screwed up, is if she just dashes empty. See, this is bad Tenkoing, this is good Tenkoing. And normally I use sound cues to tell myself whether or not I got the Tenko done properly, but again, it's entirely based on player preference. But personally, I just like pay attention to the sound, and if I hear, yeah, like immediately after I do my cancel, I know I got the Tenko right. Other people sometimes use visual confirmation, some people like use frames. This is my personal confirmation, but if you see like the dash lingering, you know that your Tenko didn't come out properly, see? You can tell the difference. Like, that one was just a regular Tenko, but... And there we go. And that's basically the general gist of like knowing if your Tenko is correct or not. Next we're going to go into a little bit of a more like difficult Tenko confirmation, and it's with crouching jab. So you can do jab jab Tenko and then do your follow-up, or you could just do one jab. Again, based on preference, I like to do one jab into Tenko because I find it a little bit like easier to do. Jab jab Tenko is normally the one people like to do. I'm not wild about it, but like I have trouble doing it myself, and I've been playing this game for how long? Like, I can't do it properly, like consistently, but I can do this one pretty fine. Again, if you can do this, that's actually a very, very good way of dealing with some people's pressure of, like, if they do something like -4 and you get a chance of doing, like, 3-frame where you can, like, oops, you can go straight into a Tenko confirm, and man, oh man, that's going to suck for your opponent. Off of a jab, 233 damage. Again, Tenko can lead to some high damage situations, and if you can actually learn how to do proper Tenko cancels, you're going to be a lot scarier of a player. Anyways, these are basically the basic button confirms off of Tenko, but we're going to go into the main menu, and we're just going to go into Karin's combo tutorials. And this is like a pretty okay way of like just getting some idea of how to do basic Tenko confirms. I don't recommend it as like the end-all for Tenko, but let's go into our Volume 1 trials. Yeah, I know. Okay, so... I hate it when it does that. This way command. So, jumping heavy kick, standing medium punch, Tenko. Okay, that's easy. So... yeah. Oops, I didn't do the follow. There you go. And again, the game's actually pretty alright about, like, just telling you, like, whether or not your Tenko confirm was correct in the trials. Like, it's a little bit more picky. You don't have to do it at the exact timing that the game commands you to, but, like, it's a good habit to put yourself into, so... what do they want? So they want... what the heck? Oh, this is like the Season 1 combo. You're just gonna watch how the game did it. 1, 2, 3... Oh, they wanted an Orochi. Okay, okay. But yeah, like, Tenko. Easy stuff. Except when it's not. Yeah, see, even I had, like, difficulty doing certain confirms that the game asked me to, because this isn't, like, what I'm used to. Yeah, but you get the idea. So anyways, we're going to go back into training mode, and I'm going to show you different Tenko follow-ups, and show you how much variety there is to doing Tenko combos. So now we're going to just talk about standard Tenko follow-ups. So Tenko is something you can cancel into, right? But you need to do a follow-up, right? So normally what most people like to do is do Tenko, and then do Majin Kick, and your follow-up of choice. So you can do Majin Kick, and then do Tenko Orochi, which I screwed up, but it's fine. We're all human. Yes, even I screw up at it. It doesn't help that I'm not using my arcade stick. My stick is under repair, so I'm using a spare stick, which is an SE, so it's kind of like light. But yeah, that's like the basic follow-up you want to do, even though I'm goofing up on it. You have your other options as well, so this is another one you can do. You can go Majin Kick. Oh, no, not Majin Kick. You do it without Majin Kick, so you go like this, and then Tenko, and then follow up with V-Skill. And that helps your V-meter go up. And this is a season, I think it's season 3.5 combo, but you can also do other Tenko confirms, so let's see. We can do like V-trigger cancel, and then do, and then there you go. Or if you don't want to use your super bar, you can go 1, 2. Oops. Oh, you need to do shoulder. Whoops. I don't like doing this one. And there you go. And then you got a nice corner carry combo. In fact, let's try to do it from, let's see how far we can take this. So we're just gonna do confirm. Okay. So, oops. That's the thing though, you need to like actually be able to do Tenko instead of Rekka. Look at that corner carry too. 255 damage just from one confirm as well. That's the beautiful thing about Tenko. It just does so much damage. You can also do, this is my standard go-to combo when I want to just do super, is just doing jumping heavy punch, and then canceling that into Tenko, and then canceling that into Majin Kick, and then going to super. So we're just going to do it part by part. So confirm, then Tenko, and then Majin Kick, and then we end with super. So we're going to do it again. Confirm, Tenko, Majin Kick, super. And that's a pretty good confirm. But I have to warn you, this is a beginner's curse and even an intermediate and an advanced curse. Don't be this person. Karin's super is not good in the corner. You have to be careful. You can do different cancels, but you have to be very careful not to immediately do it. You need to do an awkward delay. So we can go like this. Oops. See, even for me, it's like a bit on the difficult side. There you go. Like, you need to like experiment with your follow-ups. You can do a double Tenko into super, and there you go, 462 damage. Absurd. Sometimes you might want to do a corner carry combo. Tenko covers that. Majin Kick. Oops. Oops. Oh, it's so hard playing with this stick. I hate it. Okay, so go into that. Majin Kick. I am goofing up on this tutorial. And then you can do follow-up like that. No. See, I'm gonna edit all this crap out. And people are not gonna be, they're gonna be like, ah, son, you're so good at this game. And I'm like, yeah, you know, with the power of editing, I'm good at anything. Okay. So you can also do like a follow-up like this. Majin Kick, Tenko, and there you go. 400 damage off of 2 bars. Isn't that great? You can even do 1, 2, 3. That's a stun combo you can do. How about like there's just so much you can do with Tenko. You can do like 1, 2, 3. Huh. 1, 2, 3. 334 damage. So, Tenkoing is pretty great, and you have a lot of combo routes that kind of start basically off of just practicing with different Tenko, with your different Tenko options. One last follow-up I want to talk about is, hey Asan, there's so many Tenko follow-ups, which one do I do? Well, there's multiple, and there's different like properties that you get. You get this one, gives you less Oki, but you do get some V meter, and I do love getting me some V meter during a match. You can also do, oops, see, it's so hard finding a mistake. You can also do this one, and that one's just mostly for damage sake, like just doing, yeah. See, 406 damage. That is a lot of damage. Or you can just do this one. I do this one a lot less, which I should do a lot more of. And this one is really good for Oki. Like, you can get some really good Oki options off of it. Which one do I recommend? I would say that ending it with Orochi, which is this one, is probably like your best option if you want a good Oki. B-skill is a really good option if you want to build meter. And then if you want damage, you do EX Tenko into EX Orochi. You have many options, and most of the time you just have to get a feeling from the match of what you want. I personally always am looking for V-trigger meter because I feel like with V-trigger, Karin can get a lot of stuff that she normally wouldn't be able to. I do like to have like my confirms off of V-trigger, so I'm pretty greedy with the V meter. Also, I love V reversals. Okay. So we're going to be jumping into character select one last time, and we're going to be looking at another use that we can have off of EX Tenko. So you're zoning you out and all, right? And that kind of sucks, right? But you see? You have to go through with Tenko. And isn't that fantastic? It's so good. And you can cancel it too. Hey Ryu, how about you stop doing fireballs? And that's another wonderful tool from Tenko, is that it is a fireball avoiding tool. And it is fantastic. You can use that as to your advantage and not let these punks just keep throwing fireball, because this is Street Fighter V. We don't play fireball games in this game, right? We play combos. And that's another fantastic use of Tenko. While we're at that topic, this is not really Tenko, but you can also use EX dash to be a punk and just like dash. Oh, wow, Ryu just doesn't want me to talk. See? You can just use that. Like, this is like a good surprise tool, like you could use at the very end of a match, but it really just depends on your opponent. But yeah, these are all of the specific earlier uses of Tenko, and we can go into more advanced combo stuff. But for now, I think a very good homework assignment is just to practice like basic Tenko confirms and try to get into the habit. This is my personal favorite, is crouching medium punch into medium kick into Tenko. 250 damage. There you go. I personally like the string because if the first hit gets blocked and the second hit gets blocked, I can do this, and it'll be -2, and I feel like I can just basically continue my game from there. So now, we're just going to be trying to go into a ranked match, or not a ranked match, heck no. We're going to go to a casual match, and I'm going to be showing you my mentality when I'm doing Tenko. So we are playing our first match. Okay, so Ryu is just doing some neutrals. That's nice. Nice confirm. So there, I didn't get my confirm because I wasn't particularly sure if I was going to confirm, so I went into Orochi, which is -2. Oh dear, this is laggy. So we're just going to play a little bit of the poking game. And see? Right there. I got my confirm. Let me timing is a little bit off, so I couldn't get the full punish. And right here, see? That's the beauty of using standing heavy punch into your special. I got the range meaty, and he's dead. Okay, so we're gonna go into the second round. Let's see if I could just go through it. Oh, nice. Get off me. Oh, he was waiting. He knew. No. I'm just gonna... Oh, nice. Okay, he got me into the corner. I got an anti-air, bud. This guy likes to use his fireballs. Whew. Okay. I just got egg on my face. I gotcha. I hate Ryu. And that's my standard Tenko confirm. Gonna go for some meaty, and that's gonna get DP'd. That's fine. I can live with that. Oh dear, this guy's throwing me. Oh no. That's not... Okay, we're gonna do some gimmicks. That's a gimmick, don't do that. I wanted to win, that's why I did it. But don't do it, okay? Promise me you won't do this gimmick. You'll be a worse person for it. But yeah. Sorry for my squeaking chair. But that was like one Tenko kind of thing that I wanted to show was doing overhead. But we'll try next match. Alright, let's try to do my jab Tenko. Yeah. Oh man, I was a little too far. The one-time Tenko did not save me. Okay, it's gonna go good, okay? Oh, nice. -2. You didn't press anything? Nope. That was a bait. Ooh. If you're not confident, don't engage. That's like a big advice that I can give, is just don't engage if you're not feeling that confident. Oh, shoot. Oh, shit, nice. See, again, don't engage. If you're not feeling confident, don't engage. I was not feeling confident for 1 second, so I didn't engage. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was a trade. Probably not to my advantage. Tenko. See? Very easy stuff. Tenko. See? Good stuff. Pushing you back to the corner. I was just trying to do this one Tenko confirm. I got a little too confident. Okay. Oh, there we go. We got baits. We got overheads. And there you go. That was a match where we used a bit of a Tenko. And that was pretty fun, wasn't it? We did the good old Tenko, and we won for it. Okay, well, that about does it for our Tenko special. I hope you've had just as much fun as I did. Tenkoing is a wonderful, powerful tool, and I want everyone to take advantage of its beautiful uses. Tenkoing takes some time to get used to, but like, just doing standard exercises like this is like what I do when I want to warm up. Like, I try to practice my ranges, I try to do whiff punishes, and you can see, like, there is a lot you can get off of a Tenko, because it's just equating turning, like, your normals into high damaging confirms. Like, this game is good, like, don't get me wrong, you can do this game pretty well, but you know what's really good? going here, and then seeing yourself doing 250 plus damage per combo. That's pretty fantastic, isn't it? Or turning a jab, 250, right? Anyways, I hope this tutorial helped you a little bit, and if you ever want more help, make sure to hit me up on Twitter at twitter.com/sondtt. I also have a Twitch, twitch.tv/sondtt, and you can always find me on Discord as well. And thank you all so much, and I hope you guys can be a little less intimidated on Tenkoing. Just takes a little bit of practice. Go into your challenge modes, your trial modes, try to practice that a little bit. Go into training mode, try to learn that timing. It'll eventually come to you. It seemed impossible for me when I first started, but I can assure you that you will be Tenkoing with the best of them. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you all later.